Hello, knife lovers. Welcome to Knife Delights. Today we're going to take a look at this nice little KaBar fixed blade, the model 1232 Hunter. This is one of my favorite knives because it was free. Someone found this knife and asked if I would like it. Well, I said, I suppose I can take it off of your hands. Hey, but first I need to thank Knife Detector for this wonderful sticker that he sent me. We actually exchanged stickers, channel stickers here. And he gave me a wonderful shout out on one of his videos here lately, and I sincerely appreciate it. If you're not familiar with Knife Detector, why, I'll leave a link to one of his videos in the description box. Head on over and check out his channel. He has a lot of just really wonderful content over there. And I'd also like to thank a subscriber, Paul F. I sent Paul a Knife Delight sticker, and he sent me a very nice note, which included some postage stamps to help with the channel with postage costs. That was very thoughtful of you, Paul. So thank you so much for sending those stamps. Well, on to the knife. KaBar is a well-known and established cutlery company. I give you a abbreviated company history here, and as always, the history may include opinions and speculation, so please do your own research. The KaBar name was established during the 1920s, and that name was, and is still currently, used on the company's knives. But the story begins before then, back in 1898, when KaBar was originally known as the Tidwood Cutlery Company, and they began to sell cutlery in and around Pennsylvania. Some years later, in 1909, the company was renamed Union Cutlery. So where does the name KaBar come from? Well, the story behind the name is that in the turn of the 20th century, a fur trapper had sent a letter to the company. In the letter, he told them how his gun jammed while he was trapping a bear. He was left with only his knife to confront the wounded animal, which was attacking him. The letter's writing was a bit smudged, so what was presumably kill a bear, or something close to that, became K space A space B space AR. The rest, as they say, was history, and the name KaBar stuck. Now, KaBar is recognized and associated with World War II fighting knives. That is a story in itself, and I'll address that history in another video. So in 1966, the Robinson Knife Company sold the KaBar operations to Cole National Corp. In Cleveland, Ohio. Cole maintained the KaBar product line and its assets. The Cleveland plant was in operation from around 1966 to 1982. It is believed that sometime in the mid-1970s, the patterns were taken to Japan, and perhaps it was Tak Fukuda that made knives for KaBar in Seki, Japan. Well, in 1982, Cole National went into bankruptcy, and the KaBar product line was purchased by American Consumer Products and moved to Solon, Ohio. In 1996, the company was sold again, this time to the Alcas Corporation of Olean, New York. In 2003, KaBar moved to Olean, New York, and KaBar is currently owned by Cutco, and they share manufacturing space in Olean, New York. Just as a note, I found out a little bit of conflicting history while doing my research. KaBar has a history video on YouTube, and I'll post a link to that video in the description box if you'd like to know more of their history. Now, let's get into some specifications. The model 1232 was first produced sometime in the mid-1960s. It has a stainless steel mirror finish blade that is stamped KaBar, Cleveland, Ohio, 1232, and there's a shot of the tang stamp. And on the reverse side, it says Stainless, Japan. Now, on some of the websites, the blade is listed as a clip point, and on other websites, it's listed as a hunter. So you can decide. It does have a small drop there. So it could be a clip point, it could be a hunter. I guess it's just a matter of opinion there. The blade length is 4 inches. The overall length of the knife is 8.125 inches. And the blade has a hollow grind. Now, looking at the handle here, we have stacked leather, and it has finger grooves in it. And it has black, yellow, red, and black spacers. And so the knife has a brass half guard and an aluminum pommel. And of course on the guard here it is pushed up just a little bit, kind of give you a little thumb ramp there. Now this knife is a little bit old. It is starting to come a little bit loose, as you can see. So I'm not going to use this knife much until I can get that tightened up just a little better. Now, as I said, the knife was given to me, so it came without a sheath. So replacement sheaths were available. And their current sheaths are made in Mexico. And it's a pretty nice looking sheath. Has the model number stamped on the back. It does have a drain hole and a plastic insert to help keep the shape, and it's stitched pretty nice, and it does have rivets there to help maintain the sheath. Now, the current production of the knife is either in Taiwan or China. I've seen it listed in both places for country of manufacture or country of origin on different websites. So if you're concerned about whether where it's made, I guess check with that company, whatever company you're ordering it from, and just make sure that the ones that they're sending to you are either made in Taiwan if that's what you prefer, or China if that's what you prefer. The current blade steel is DIN 1.4116 stainless steel. And it does list that the knife has a full tang. Now the knife is still in production as far as I know. However, it's not in stock on the KaBar website. Some of the different online knife stores list the knife, but then they say not in stock. But I did find a couple that did supposedly have them in stock. So it seems like with a lot of the knives and other products, we got problems with production and distribution and all that. So if you're really interested in getting this knife, well, I might suggest you go ahead and get one ordered while they're still in stock. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, please hit the like button. If you're not currently subscribed, why, I'd appreciate it if you'd go ahead and subscribe. This was really a delightful video to make. So until next time, have fun with your collection.